Welcome to the It Girl Podcast, where we discuss living life like the It Girl. Our host, Erica Passy, brings on different guests to talk about their perspectives on all things It Girl lifestyle. She covers topics such as wellness, fashion, travel, and current It Girl trends. And now your host, Erica.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Erica, and this is my first podcast ever and my first episode ever. So I am creating this podcast because I am in the California Lutheran University podcasting class. And for this class, we are required for assignments to create our own podcast, which is so fun, and I'm so excited to be doing this. Way back in like a few months ago, I actually kind of got interested in creating my own podcast, and then I saw that we had a class on campus that would allow me to be able to create one, and so I jumped on the opportunity, and I'm so happy to be able to do it. So a little bio about myself. My name is Erica. I was born in Finland. I grew up in the area of Houston, Texas, and now I live out here in Thousand Oaks. And I am about to graduate, actually, from CLU. I am a business admin major, and I have an emphasis in entrepreneurship. And yeah, essentially, I also am a blogger. I have had my own blog since January of 2020. I started it right before the pandemic hit, and I've been writing ever since. I post once a month, and the link is in my Instagram bio. Just like shout out right there. Yeah, and also my Instagram handle, it's Erica, ERIIKA.3. So go check that out because I also love posting on social media, TikTok as well. I have the same handle there. And today, on my very first podcast, I have the honor of having Nico on my podcast, and she is actually in my class as well. And so here is Nico. She's going to introduce herself.
What's
really
going
fast.
on, you guys? I'm Nico Sapphire. I'm the creator of the Sapphire Sessions podcast, and super happy to be here. I'm stoked to celebrate the first episode of the It Girl podcast with you, Erica. So
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So just a little bit about this podcast. It is called the It Girl Podcast, and this is where we're going to be talking about all kinds of It Girl trends, what it's like to live life like an It Girl, and just talking about kind of also setting goals for your life and how to achieve these goals. And so we're just going to jump right into it.
Let's do it.
What is the It Girl concept to you?
Okay. To me, I think I think it's changed.
I think it's constantly evolving.
Yeah, since the concept kind of came out on social media. I remember maybe it was a couple summers ago or something, and that's when it was like everybody was talking about it. I think that's when it kind of started a little bit. And so I definitely think it's changed, like you said. I think definitely somebody, who has decent like following on Instagram, kind of maybe keeps up with trends, things like that. But I think now it's kind of moved towards a more authentic sort of vibe, you know what I mean? And kind of people are encouraging more, embracing your authentic self and stuff like that. And yeah, so I think that's kind of where it's gone.
Yeah, I definitely think it's someone who's like trendy, someone who maybe blows up on social media.
Sure.
Like right now you can blow up on TikTok like overnight
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
thing. And I think honestly, I was thinking about it this morning and I was like, holy crap, I feel like the first It Girl for me was Emma Chamberlain.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Because before then, I didn't really I don't know, I didn't really tune into social media as much. And I feel like she kind of like really blew up when we were in like middle school type thing. And that's kind of like when I was like getting into social media.
Okay.
And so for me, she was like my OG It Girl,
Okay, that's too funny. Yeah, I thought, well, I don't know, she's close to our age, isn't she?
Yeah, she's like, a year or two older than us?
Okay, because I remember, maybe it was a few years ago, we might have already been in college, and there was a year that she was really, like, everywhere, and I would just see, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but she's, like, partnered with Louis Vuitton. Like,
right,
she has all of these, like, brand deals now, and she has her own coffee company, everything.
How did she get her start?
She started on YouTube.
She just okay. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was
And
just
then-
like vlogging all the time, and she's just like, she was the authentic it girl, you know, like she was just herself.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, because I know her podcast. It's very different from others, and I know she like does it from her bed or something. I've
Oh yeah.
checked out a couple of her episodes. Yeah, so it's very different, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But anyways, so back to the it girl concept. Yeah, I think recently like there's been like the two sides to the it girl. There's been
Yeah.
like the girls who are like the clean girl aesthetic,
Okay.
like
Mhm.
they drink their green juice, they like don't
Right.
really go out as much, you know,
Okay.
they just like stay and do their skincare, that
Sure.
kind of thing. But then there's also like the party girl aesthetic, you
Okay.
know, the it girl who's
Yeah.
like constantly out
Yeah.
type thing.
Okay.
And so that kind of moves me to my next question.
Yes.
And it's, who is your favorite it girl right now? And I'll go ahead and answer mine.
Okay.
Because mine is Alix Earle.
Okay.
And that is because, I mean, she's just like, I don't know how she does it, but
I'm sure
she's
that is.
constantly out.
Okay, okay.
You haven't heard of Alix Earle? Okay, so she's like this TikToker who recently blew up.
Okay.
I mean, she's been doing TikTok for like, I think it was like, she said 4 years or
oh,
something.
okay.
She just does a bunch of get ready with me's.
Okay.
But this girl, oh my god, she is out constantly.
Jeez.
Like I don't know how she's
Ooh.
passing school, but she goes to University of Miami.
Okay.
And
okay.
she goes out almost every night.
Oh,
and she's
man.
constantly flying around. Like she was just at the Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then right before that she was in like Jackson Hole, Wyoming partying. And
Jeez.
she does all these brand deals and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I'm surprised I haven't seen her more.
She's
on-
the girl who does
yeah.
the white eyeliner trick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't think of her on the top of my head. Yeah.
You'll have to look her
Wonder-
up later.
I know, I gotta check
but
it out.
Who's your favorite it girl?
Oh my gosh. Me. Just kidding. Goodness. Because I don't know. I don't follow a lot of, like, I kind of, when I look on social media and stuff and things I'm interested in, I don't know if I have like one particular, like an influencer, let's say
Yeah.
that I look at all their stuff and I follow them a lot.
So then who are a few of them that you like to...
Oh gosh. Oh man. Let's see. Eli Rallo. I can
Oh,
reference her because
yeah.
I'd mentioned her in the class. Yeah, she's funny. So her actually, because I feel like a lot of them too, like I'll notice they have a social media presence, and then some of them will like start a podcast or kind of expand mediums that they use to kind of promote whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's one that I like her. So I had found her initially on TikTok a while ago. I think she has a lot of funny content and entertaining and relatable and stuff like that, And then so then she came out with her podcast a few years back. So she's one I watch her stuff a lot, and so I think she's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, I actually listened to her podcast. It was
Okay.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I guess like a few more like influencers that right now I'm like into. I'm like so into Australian influencer TikTok.
Interesting.
Which is like kind of
Very
I don't know, like-
niche.
yeah, very niche.
Okay.
But anyways, I have been obsessed with watching Jackie Alexander
Okay.
and Gabby Sullivan.
Okay.
They're like two like little fashion
Oh,
girlies.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, they do some like modeling, and they do some like they've been collabing with a few of the Australian like clothing brands.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, and they do a lot of like get ready with me's, like
Yeah.
very clean girl aesthetic type
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
And I just love watching them.
That's awesome.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah, gosh, it makes me think now. There's one, okay, I don't know her full name. I think it's Lucy something. Okay, I don't think she has her full name on TikTok, but I found her a while ago, and it's very me and kind of my aesthetic. I feel like it's so like luxury and just like
Oh, yeah.
everything luxe, and she has these little reels that she'll make, and it's like how should I say, kind of like darker, like
I
a
was
certain-
literally about to talk
do you know what I mean?
about-
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay. It's a different kind of color scheme. So it's like
Yeah.
black and gold kind
Yeah.
of. Do you know what I mean by that?
But
okay.
you know when they like they use the videos and they like kind of like, I don't know what they do, but they edit it and they tint it all like really dark.
Right.
But it's all like
Kinda-
luxury
okay.
items.
Yes. Maybe we might be talking about the same girl.
Love
Okay.
that trend.
Yeah. So I've seen that, and it's so cool. She'll kind of, and it's cool. She'll have like a variety of what she posts. So she'll have her kind of going out. Either she's like at a jazz club or something, let's say,
Yeah,
and like
exactly.
post her heels or something. And so in the beginning, it's kind of maybe her going out more, and then she'll have similar aesthetic, but like at the gym too, and that kind of
Yeah,
thing, and
yeah.
like a spa water kind
That's
of thing. You know
another
what I
thing
mean?
that was like being like talked about was like the whole like balance.
Exactly.
Balance is like
Exactly.
key type
Yes.
thing. Like
Yes,
if you're
yes,
like a
yes.
gym girl or you're like a staying in type of girl, you
Right.
still do need to go out.
Yeah,
every
I mean,
once
you
in a
can be
while.
both.
Yeah,
you can be both. I love that. I love to embrace that. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, which is, what are some of your favorite it girl trends?
Let's see. I think personally I'm drawn to like in fashion, let's say, like neutral tones and that kind of. I love that. I love finding
And like staple closet
yes,
pieces.
I was just gonna say exactly. I love like timeless pieces that you can just really you put with anything and stuff like that. So
I've been very into that recently too, because so I used to like just shop like fast fashion because I was like a little broke girl, you know. I couldn't afford like the staple pieces, that kind of thing.
Right.
Which, like, you know, it's just an issue with like how, you know, like the pieces that are actually good quality and sustainable and everything, like, you know, they're a little bit more expensive. But now I'm like thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna pay the price, honestly,
invest.
because I'm gonna wear it forever, you know. Whereas fast fashion trends, like, they come and they go, and you know, it's just like so harmful to the environment. So I decided I'm just gonna start, like, you know, paying good money for good quality pieces, but then I'm gonna wear them forever.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
Use them for a lot of things.
Yeah.
So it's
So some of my favorite trends though recently have been the white eyeliner trend that Alix Earle created, just because, oh my gosh, when I started doing it, it really brightened up my eye.
Interesting.
And I don't have it on right now.
Okay.
But yeah. But when I do, like, I love it. I also love the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, like, makeup.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it's always been trending for a while, but you know, I just hopped on the bandwagon, and it's actually really nice. It's really nice. How do you feel about, I don't know if you've seen it though, the ballerina style?
I have not.
Okay.
Elaborate a bit for me.
I think it started like maybe 6 months ago, but now it's like really trending, where girls are dressing up kind of like in ballerina style.
Okay.
Like, did you see the Miu Miu ballet flats?
Oh, maybe. Okay. I think I've heard a little bit about it a while ago, because you said how it was more recent, sort of? Or
yeah, it was like maybe in the past 6 months that it started.
Okay, interesting. I have seen different things, kind of similar though, but it's just like a trend, and people will take you know, like uniforms from a certain sport or something, you know what I mean, and kind of turn that into with ballet that's a whole different thing. It's more maybe complicated to
I can't really, I'm not able to jump on that trend. I don't know. Like, do you know Indie Blue?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, she's like this blogger, and she used to be like a travel vlogger as well, and now she's just like an Instagram content creator type personality. And she's from Utah, and she used to be my like icon, like it girl, my fave. But now, like, I don't really follow her as much. But yeah, so I just lost my train of thought. Okay, so I found it again. Okay, so she actually she bought the Miu Miu ballet flats. And I don't know, like, low-key, she might have kind of like started that trend, because like nobody else had them before. But yeah, I just couldn't hop on it, because it's just
not
like,
for everyone, but
it just wasn't for me.
It's more specific, I think. Yeah, because what came to mind too. I mean, for me, I play tennis, so it's different. But I know
I used to play tennis too.
Okay, there you go. There was a time when, and I would even see my friends doing it, kind of a trend. And then they would use like tennis skirts, and they would wear them like out and stuff. And for me, it's so funny. Probably you too, because somebody who actually plays, like, I couldn't really like think about wearing them out instead of just for tennis, you know what I mean, and playing tennis.
Now I feel like I could.
Yeah.
Because I haven't played in a few years.
Okay.
And like now I'm just I did see one, like I think it was at like Aritzia or like Aloe. Aloe has them.
Right, maybe.
They had some like really cute ones.
Okay.
So now I'm like, okay, maybe I could.
Yeah.
If I was like a cart girl at a golf course.
Right. Oh, totally. Yeah. Because I think that's different, because it's more you know, I think more people can try something like that with ballet clothes and stuff. It's I think a whole different you know what I mean?
Yeah. So. Like, no hate on those people.
Right,
they're pulling it off. They are pulling it off.
Absolutely.
But it's not me.
Right.
So then the next it girl trend thing. So have you heard of like the little, like, how girls are like either picking the Bella Hadid style or Matilda Djerf?
I have not.
Oh, okay. So that's the other, yeah. So there's like these two girls, and well, I mean Bella Hadid, you
Right.
probably know her,
Yes.
but Matilda Djerf, she's just like an Instagram personality,
Okay.
like influencer,
Mhm.
and they have two very different like styles,
Okay.
and honestly, I could probably show you,
Yeah.
but
Let's pull it up
essentially,
real
like
quick.
you know how Bella Hadid like dresses, like very
Yeah, I've
street
seen her
style,
stuff. Sure,
like
sure.
that. I'm definitely on that side.
Okay. Okay.
Of like the
What would you
fashion.
describe Miss Matilda?
So hers is like Stockholm style.
Interesting. Okay.
And so I actually have it pulled up now.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
this
Let's
is her
see.
like Instagram if you want to like
She's
just
got-
browse it.
Oh.
But hers is like, I feel like they use a lot more like coats and like baggy clothes sometimes.
Okay.
But also,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I like that little
Yeah.
black blouse moment too.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
And she has her own
Yeah.
clothing line actually.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I like it.
But yeah,
mhm.
I'm on the Bella Hadid
Still on the okay. Gosh, I
side
don't
of
know
it
who I would.
because she wears all like the cool cargos and like the tight like crop tops
Okay.
and stuff.
Okay.
I feel like that's
I
way
feel
more
you.
me. You know?
Yeah. Oh gosh, I don't know. I might have to side with Matilda on this one. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if my personal style matches either of them like exactly. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
somewhere in between. But yeah, very cool.
Okay, so then the next question is, do you actually even like the concept
Mm.
of the it girl?
This is a good one.
Because it can be problematic sometimes.
Yes, it certainly can be. I definitely see both sides of it. I think when you go on social media and kind of seeing people, post certain things like this is how to be the girl or whatever, I think it can be motivating and inspiring to some extent. How I kind of think of it is like, you see somebody doing like, let's say the gym example and, it can make you feel like you want to get your crap together and, you know what I mean? And stuff like that, be productive when, stuff like that. But it definitely, I can see how it can be problematic as well. If you don't feel like, you're enough to be like an it girl or something, it can kind of, maybe with self-esteem stuff, it can kind of affect that, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like I feel like it can be motivating. Like it, it definitely was like motivating for me to like kind of like hit the gym a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also like the clean girl aesthetic. I totally changed up my makeup routine and now I like love it way more.
Oh, okay.
So I used to do a lot of like, I don't know, like smoky eyes and that kind of stuff,
okay.
more so like dramatic looks. And now I'm actually loving the clean aesthetic.
Or natural maybe. Okay.
Yeah. But it also like made me realize that I actually don't really like going out and drinking as much.
Okay.
I was like, oh,
Valid,
I actually like staying in and I like
Yeah.
doing my skincare
Yeah,
routine
yeah.
and like, it really helped with like my mental,
Yeah, absolutely.
like just actually figuring out what
Yeah.
to prioritize. But on the problematic side, it obviously like trends are super short term.
Yeah.
And when it comes to fashion, they're not environmentally conscious.
Right.
So
right,
like all
sure.
these like fashion trends that are going to come out of, what the it girls are promoting, that's just like
Yeah.
kind of like the sad part of it is
Yeah.
that, they're not always like promoting like sustainable pieces and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah, I definitely see that
Yeah.
as well. Mm-hmm.
So on to the next question. How would you go about becoming the it girl if you
Ooh.
wanted to?
Dang, that's a tough one. I think initially my first thought, like, I feel pretty content with like my routine so far. You know what I mean? I've been pretty consistent with everything, but I think I would want to create more content with it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I feel like sometimes I don't have enough time or something, but
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be cool to kind of get creative with that. And because I feel like I prioritize balance a lot as well. I know we've touched on
Yeah.
that a little bit, and that's huge for me, right? And just being productive, but then also taking a break and going out and celebrating
Yeah.
what I've accomplished already. You know what I mean? I forget to do that sometimes, and
Yeah.
and so I think I would love to just, like I said, kind of get creative with it and create more content around that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, that's
the main
kind of
thing.
something that I've been trying to like dabble more into.
Yeah.
Because I've always loved creating like Instagram content. I've always
Yeah.
loved, just
I've
you know,
noticed,
going,
yeah.
going doing like little photo shoots and
Right,
stuff.
yeah.
But now I've been like kind of trying to make more TikTok content.
Okay. Nice.
And it's definitely very trial and error because there's no like playbook. Like nobody's out there telling you like,
Yeah.
oh, this is how we actually create our
That's
content.
true. Yeah.
You just kind of have to figure it out on your own in
Yeah.
a sense. And
Yeah,
you also have to get past the whole like hurdle of like, oh my gosh, what if everyone's like watching these and
Right. That's such a big thing.
Yeah, thinks that I'm like cringy or something and all that. And it's like, okay, people probably do. They definitely do.
Yeah.
But I don't really care anymore.
Yeah.
I've gotten over that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, but creating content is definitely something that I've been like trying to get more into.
Yeah.
And I'm just like hoping to keep getting better, you know?
Yeah. It's
Like
tough
before this
yeah.
podcast, I actually filmed to Get Ready With Me. So, yeah.
Well, guys, check it out.
Yeah,
I mean,
go check it out on my TikTok when it goes out.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I've been loving the Instagram Reels. I've been playing with that feature, which has been a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm into that too because I think I have more people on my Instagram, you know, compared to TikTok now, right? So more people can see that.
Exactly.
And,
yeah. So some of my videos that I create, I do actually really like them.
Yeah.
You know, like the more aesthetic ones that are just like a few photos being shown or like something like that. You know,
it's like video clips put together.
Yeah. Essentially, I kind of made like a year-end kind of clip,
right? A lot of people
like posted a bunch of my like pictures like that were flashing by. Yeah.
Okay, I
think that was like a cute little trend, and I wanted to post it on my Instagram, so I did. Yeah,
I love that. Yep.
But anyways, so if you want to hear more about how to become the It Girl or my ideas about how to become the It Girl, you can come back for one of my future episodes where I'll be discussing more topics. And some topics such as like fitness and wellness. I'm going to be going more over like fashion and social media trends, more influencers, how to create content. I might even talk about some travel because I have some big travel plans coming up starting in May. I just booked a one-way flight to Spain.
Oh my gosh. Very exciting.
So I'll talk about that. I'll maybe talk some more about like setting goals and taking your dreams and making it a reality. And I'll also talk about confidence if you guys want me to, because I know I've had some people request that I do blog posts about confidence and building confidence. Awesome. So I can talk about that on my podcast as well. But yeah, and then I'll also bring on some more guests and maybe Nico can come back too.
Absolutely. I would love to.
But anyways, just like a big thanks to you for coming on.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, this was actually
I was
fun.
honored. It was a great time.
Yeah. So I guess that's it for this week, and we'll be back soon.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of the It Girl Podcast, a production of the CLU podcasting class. We appreciate all of your support and would love it if you would reach out to Erica on all social media platforms. You can find her on Instagram and TikTok at ERIIKA.3. Reach out and let her know what you would like to hear about next or send in ideas for current trends you would like her to discuss. Thanks again. Look forward to talking to y'all next time.